I'm here to make a recipe makeover for you that is just delicious. You're not gonna miss all the fat that's in traditional takeout, and you're gonna feel much better about making it because you actually know exactly what went into it. So let's get started by going over the chicken. Now, what I'm gonna do to the chicken is I'm gonna put in a tiny bit of egg white, just like that, and some cornstarch. Now, what this is gonna do is kind of help the sauce adhere to the chicken, which, I mean, let's face it, it's the best part in my opinion. And also, I want to just season it a little bit with some salt and pepper, and then kind of set that aside for a few minutes while we work on the sauce. Like I said, it's my favorite part, so I'm anxious to get started on that. So just give this a quick mix, like so. Now, all I have is a nice large skillet here that's been preheating over high heat, and I'm gonna just drizzle in some vegetable oil. You don't need more than about a tablespoon. Let that get nice and hot, and then we'll add in our chicken. My pan is nice and hot, so I'm gonna add in my chicken. And I like to use the chicken tenderloin for this, the chicken tenders, because half of the work is already done for you, and it's so inexpensive. So that's great. White meat, delicious, it's easy to find, it's cheap, it's cheerful, I love it. So let that cook for a few minutes until it develops a nice amount of color on all sides. Don't worry that it's not fully cooked through because we're gonna cook this in the sauce. Now that the chicken's got a nice amount of color, I'm just gonna set this aside in a small bowl. Put the pan right back on the heat, and we're gonna make our sauce right into it. Super easy. You're gonna add in a little chicken stock. Woo! Some soy sauce. Now, Chinese food is a balance of salty and sweet and sticky and tangy and spicy, so that's what we're going for the sauce. Touch of vinegar, a little bit of heat with some hot pepper flakes, and then I'm going to put in a little bit of brown sugar. Now, traditionally, a lot of recipes call for orange marmalade. The orange marmalade is filled with sugar, so I'm going to use by a little bit of brown sugar and fresh orange zest and orange juice to give you that orange flavor. Now I'm going to get some juice out of it. Lovely. First, what I'm going to do is cut the skin off of the ginger just a tad. And then just grate some in. It's that simple. And if some of the pulp from the orange goes in there, that's perfectly delicious because remember, orange marmalade is the rind and everything. Some garlic. And now all you want to do is kind of let this reduce for a few minutes until it thickens. Now that my sauce has reduced, time to add the chicken back in. Stir it to coat. And let that cook for a couple minutes as well. And in the meantime, we're going to make a cornstarch slurry. Now what this does, it thickens the sauce. It makes it that sticky, thick, glossy sauce that we all know and love from the local Chinese takeout place. And all I'm doing is just mixing a little cornstarch with a little bit of water. That's it. That simple. And once this has had its couple minutes, we're going to add it in and finish the whole thing off. Now that my sauce has coated the chicken well and it's been cooking for just a couple minutes, time to add in the cornstarch slurry. And let this cook for just a minute or two. You'll see it thicken up. It's going to be nice and glossy. Now, I love to serve this over steamed rice. I prefer brown rice, but you know, whatever you have on hand, you can make this over some steamed vegetables if you want to. But I think little steamed rice absorb all that sauce. It's pretty much delicious. And I just put it across the plate, make it indent just like that. Fabulous. And this is pretty much done. Look at that. Now all I want to do is just chop up a couple scallions, or one scallion, whatever you have. Tastes great, texture. I really enjoy it, so I'm going to put some in. Give it a stir. Turn this off. And look at that. Fabulous. So next time you're getting ready to pick up that phone and make that phone call to the Chinese takeout, think twice about it. Get in your kitchen, make it yourself without absolutely any guilt over it.
Ready, set, cook. Subscribe or watch another Recipe Rehab how-to video right now. and check out What the Heck Are You Eating?, where Joy Bauer breaks down the good and the bad in your favorite foods.